Okay, so I did not shoot a vlog at all this week, so just gonna talk to you guys about something.
Tonight we'll see and hear firsthand
This kind of sound. Let's hear the rest of it.
So, a couple things I want to address. One is that with this channel, I want to have some consistency. Going forward, expect a new upload every Tuesday, hashtag TD Tuesday. With that, I think setting an actual upload like day of the week, that'll kind of force consistency upon this channel, upon myself, upon Tanya as well, and see if we can make sure that a new video is constantly coming out. Today, specifically though, I want to talk about a constant theme on this channel. This week, the prices were announced for Charger season tickets at the new StubHub Center location located in Carson, Los Angeles County. Just for a visual aid, I will provide the graphic up here so you can kind of look at the chart and prices yourself. Go ahead, take a moment, pause, it's cool. Okay, back, all right, good. What I want to talk about today is how in the heck did they decide those costs for the season ticket prices? Hear me out on this. Now, I don't want to bore you to death with just figures and numbers and lose you that way, so I'm gonna make this short and real quick. StubHub Center, small stadium. Basically, the whole stadium is quote unquote field level, right? They have one upper deck-ish. I mean, it's not really an upper deck, but it's like a second tier. Season tickets for that go roughly $1,800 to $2,200 for the whole season. It's kind of steep, but I mean, season tickets, maybe not too bad. My seats at Qualcomm Stadium that we used to have, okay? This view right here. This cost about $2,200 for 2 seats, okay? You're telling me to sit on some high school style or college style bleachers in a first come first serve almost section. You're gonna charge me what it costs for 2 seats at Qualcomm Stadium. That's ridiculous. The biggest thing I want to point out too that I can hardly say with a straight face, the most ridiculous cost of any of these season tickets, all right, the cheapest, $700. Now that doesn't sound too unreasonable, but realize that $700, there's a grassy knoll, okay, a grassy berm, if you will, underneath the scoreboard at StubHub Center. $700, you get a spot in the grass that you get to sit on. The fact that you would even charge to sit on grass, okay? If you ever think that I would ever spend $700 to sit on a grassy hill just to watch a football game, you're out of your mind. I can watch it from the couch in my living room. It's okay. The point is that cost difference to go from a legitimately sized football stadium, shrink it down to less than half of that capacity, and charge that much for it, you lost. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm trying not to say you've already lost me, but you kind of have, and now you just lost me that much more. Now, a lot of you may be thinking, why are you so upset about this? This is really irrelevant. Just don't buy the tickets. Whatever. No big deal. On this channel, about 3-4 videos back, go watch the last game. That'll provide some context, who I am. What they've meant to me, stuff like that. I get it. I mean, it's a sports team. It's buying tickets to go see a professional team play. There are more pressing issues, not only in the world, but also in my life than this. And that's fine. And I can accept that. I get it. For those of you who are fellow Charger fans, who've been going to games for quite some time at Qualcomm, you'll understand. For the non-sports fans watching, or for the non-as enthusiastic as sports, take a moment and think of like either a family tradition or a regular, something you look forward to that you do consistently. Not like a one-time trip, not like a one-time experience, something you regularly do, something that's part of you. Now take that and relocate it, and imagine you can do the same thing, but it's in a different place. It's not the same feeling. It's not the same this, that, whatever. That's kind of how this feels to me. I've been going since as long as I can remember. It was just something we always had, and it's something that we just kind of did that was about us. Now, back in the day, my grandparents took my dad to Chargers games. When I was a little kid, my dad took me to Chargers games. If I were to have kids, I'm not saying that I can't ever take them to a Chargers game, or if they don't rebrand themselves in 2 years, whatever team they might be at that time, I won't ever get to experience taking my future potential son or daughter to a game in San Diego. To some, it may not seem like a big deal, but I mean, to me, that's all I've known. My girlfriend and I met each other in large part because we both supported the same team. Our first time hanging out was minicamp 2008. If you don't know this, I live in Orange County. She lives in San Diego, and when we were younger, you know, when you're young and immature, you like stop talking to someone you're talking to and then get back together with them. I mean, it happens. In our situation, it was like every time football season came back around, we'd be talking again, no matter what the circumstances were. And it always kind of brought us back together. And like I said, in large part, it's something about us now. I will say there was a small, tiny part of me, that was still like, you know what? Let me just take the relocation with a grain of salt. I might still get the season tickets. I might stay committed as a season ticket holder. And to be honest, I just can't. I can't anymore. You're taking away a team from a home, a sanctuary that was Qualcomm Stadium. And you're moving them, I mean, I know it's temporary, but you're moving them to a small 30,000 capacity seating. I know the Chargers organization says a unique fan experience, and it is. If you look at it for what it is, yes, you are so close to the action in an intimate setting. That is, I mean, to me, that is pretty awesome. That's like seeing the Lakers play in like a little college gym or something like that. But at the same time, it's not worth it to me to spend more money for something I was already seeing, you know, and happy with. You know, it was part of it was like going to games, and on game day it was riding the trolley in after having a wonderful meal at the Old Town Mexican Cafe and seeing the stadium nestled in Mission Valley right there with all the flags and banners up for game day, seeing the sea of tailgaters and thinking, wow, look at this spectacle, look at all these people here for the one common thing, and it's just not the same experience, you know? It's, yes, you can still go to a Chargers game. Outside looking in, it may not be the biggest deal to anyone else. For me personally, it just doesn't have the same nostalgia, the same feeling, the same meaning, you know? And I know I speak on behalf of myself and my girlfriend Tanya in saying that, you know, we're still devastated, you know? I myself, I know I'm going to end up at StubHub one of these games. I'm going to buy some cheap tickets last second, go with some buddies who live nearby. I know it won't be the same effect as far as like our family having season tickets and going, and it's just going to be different. That's all. That being said, that's all about that I have to share with you today. Tune in next week. Hopefully I'll have a vlog where I actually do something. But yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. Please hit that like button, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, and just to make sure everyone understands, I'm still a fan. It's like, you know when a TV show like writes off your favorite character and you're upset, you're like, why? You're like, how is the show going to succeed without this person? But then you come back and you still tune in, and you kind of get past it, and you're like, okay, well, it's still good. That's kind of how I'm feeling right now. I'm not renouncing my loyalty as a fan to the Chargers. I'm just not happy right now.